You remember those two girls from the last Omegle video? How many hearts does a sponge have?
How many what?
16.
Well, I got in contact with them to do another fun, wholesome video. That was a mistake. Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you the worst Amazon reviews I could find, and you're gonna have to figure out what the product is.
Fun.
Great, I'm excited.
Sound very enthusiastic. When you guess what the product is, you're given 0 to 3 points based on how close you are to the item. If the item is a wooden ladle, and you guessed a knife, you get 1 point because they're both the same category. If you guess that it's a ladle, you get 2 points because it's the same base item. And if you get it exactly right, you get 3 points. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. No shit.
What can I say about the blank that hasn't been already said about the wheel, the penicillium? It's one of the greatest inventions of all time. My husband and I would argue constantly over who has to cut the day's banana slices. It's one of those chores no one wants to do. You know, the old, I spent the entire day rearing our children, maybe you can pitch in a little and cut these bananas. And of course, you think I have the energy to slave over your damn bananas. I worked a 12-hour shift just to come home to this. These are the things that can destroy an entire relationship. It got to the point where our children could sense the tension. The minute I hear our 6-year-old girl crying in our bedroom, I reenact our daily banana fight with our Barbie dolls. I knew we had to make a change. This is why I found the blank. Our marriage has never been healthier, and we incorporated it into our lovemaking. Thanks.
What is this item?
Is it like a dildo or something?
It's a dildo.
What?
Yeah, it's a dildo.
How would you cut bananas with that?
Oh,
I didn't get that part.
I mean, it depends what you're into, you know?
Is that how you're gonna cut your... Okay. Is that all your final answers?
no. I'm rethinking everything.
A fruit slicer.
A what?
Fruit slicer?
A fruit slicer. Is that all your
Yeah.
final answers?
Yeah.
All right. You
Fruit
all
slicer.
are given... I'll give you 2 points for that because it
Whoa.
is the...
Oh, it's a banana cutter.
It's
It's
a
a-
banana cutter.
It's a
It
banana...
could be,
you
slicer.
put
it
that-
could be a
how do you-
dildo if you try hard enough.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
saying.
into lovemaking, I mean...
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. Alright, this next one, I need to preface it by saying that this next item costs $16,000.
I debated for weeks between buying these bad boys or getting my wife of 17 years her much needed heart transplant. Although I miss her very much, me and my ears have never regretted this decision. And on Diamond Glass, blank my wife's old record collection and far I inherited sounds well to die for. Oh, sweetie, if only you and Jesus could hear this home theater set up now. I think it's a projector and like a screen, like
Okay,
a sheet thing.
is that your final answer?
It is. I am locking it in.
I'm thinking it's like speakers, like ones you plug in
Okay,
the wall and stuff like that. Like
alright.
built-in speakers.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
I think it's like a headset filled with diamonds. That's why it costs so much.
What the
Oh,
fuck is
Emma
that?
got it.
Yeah,
Ah,
Brooke and Vanda
speakers.
get 1 point, Emma gets
Ooh,
2.
wait, but his wife's heart transplant? Like,
Who
sir.
Yeah, but this
what's
is
his name
16...
again? Perry?
These speakers, they're worth it. His
Oh.
wife was gonna die at some point anyway. Now, you remember how that last item was $16,000?
Was it more?
God.
So this next item ranges from $100,000 to $260,000.
My wife left me after I used our retirement fund and her inheritance money from her mom to buy this TV. The kids only visit me once a month now, but they think it's cool. It does look very out of place in my one-bed council flat, though.
Why
I'm
would you
dyslexia. There's
Well-
a
I think
hint.
if it's $100,000, I think it's like a big, like really big flat screen.
Maybe
No,
they
because
had
then he
to-
would blocked out TV.
No, it's a couch.
Maybe
it's a
it's
couch.
Oh, yeah, it's a couch.
Oh, couch.
Vanda, what do you think it is?
I think it's a couch.
I'll go with couch. What can I lose?
Alright, Brooke, are you gonna join them on Couch Gang?
I am. I was the one that had the idea. Obviously, I'm couch.
Alright.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Well, you all get 0 points. It
Oh.
is a flat screen TV.
I love this product. It keeps my car nice and cool, but I will say that the only defect I have found so far is that this is very hard to drive with this on. I have had over 5 wrecks since I purchased it. After my first fender bender, I decided it was best to roll down the window and stick my head out to see the road. But even that is hard because my eyes and mouth are dry out very quickly. Since I have purchased these swimming goggles and snorkel, which has helped me tremendously during long drives. Overall, I recommend this product, but only for those who are good at driving without being able to see the road.
All right, what do you think
I
this
already know
option?
what this is.
What is it?
Oh.
It's a huge ass fan.
Why be something stupid like an inflatable flamingo or something?
Emma, you read it out, so you answer first. What do you think it is?
I'm just gonna go with large inflatable flamingo.
Vanda?
I'm still reading. Go to Brooke.
Okay, Brooke?
I'm gonna say it's like a really big fan.
I think it's like something that goes on your head.
Are we like?
Fuck it, I'm gonna give all of you 0 points.
Oh,
I knew it. Oh.
You're
took
supposed
it
to take
off.
that off.
Take that off.
Dumbass.
No complaints from Grandpa.
Is it a
Taylor.
lazy boy?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
lazy
I'm saying
boy.
it's a rocking chair.
You all think it's
Lazy
a
boy.
chair?
I think it's like a lazy
Um,
chair.
So I'm gonna give all 3 of you 1 point because it is a type of furniture. Here's a picture of it.
Oh, you did not just do that.
You're horrible.
You're horrible.
I want to know they have a sale on the coffin, 23% off. Why is there like
God.
Black Friday for coffins?
Yeah,
I know that
maybe.
Grandma has been dead for 6 months, but we're waiting for the sale to get her casket. Keep her on ice a little bit longer. All right, here's something that's just wholesome.
Ooh.
I took the nicest
Is
picture of
that
myself
I
in
can
50
make
years.
it.
Is that Grandpa?
Oh
I
no!
hear this blank to sing lullabies to my children. They are terrified of the blank. Whenever they protest about their bedtime or ask for too many sweets, whip on the
You-
blank and they soon know who is the king penguin.
Is it a
It's like
penguin mask?
They say it's
I'm
like a,
thinking.
you know those inflatable costumes, but it's gonna be like that, but a penguin.
I'm just gonna go with like Vanda, like a penguin, like mask or something, but like a fluffy penguin mask.
Brooke and Emma, you get 2 points. Vanda gets 3.
Oh,
You were
Oh,
It is a penguin mask, but it's not fluffy, and there's no extra
Yeah,
bits
no.
on it.
My girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I would keep her awake at night with my constant blank clicking. Not anymore. Consider these relationships saved. This blank is so silent. Will sometimes forget I'm even home and invite her lover over. He's a pretty cool guy. What the
my
fuck?
God.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go with like Beat headphones.
Oh, what if it's
Noise
a vibrator?
canceling, like voice canceling.
Why
No,
do you
it's gonna
keep
call-
going that
You-
direction? All right, you
Yeah.
all think it's headphones?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not
I will give all of you 1 point because it is an electronic.
a mouse.
It's a silent mouse.
It's not loading.
Oh, constant
It's not
clicking.
loading. Now it loaded.
So it's
okay.
a mouse, Vanda.
Okay. I have a very dirty mind, guys.
No complaints from Grandpa.
Don't bring up Grandpa. Don't bring up G-Paw up here, okay?
Don't bring
Let
up
him rest in
Grandpa.
heaven.
All right, which one of you has it been the longest since you've read one of these?
Vanda, I think.
No, she just
Well,
read the
then
last
it's-
one.
I literally
Oh,
just
it's me.
read.
It's me. It's me, Brooke Vanda.
No, okay, fine. I'm gonna read this one then. Warning: the following dramatic reenactment is incredibly realistic and may trigger you. Viewer discretion advised. We took this to the beach. After close to 2 hours to pump it up, we pushed it around for about 10 fun-filled minutes. That was when the wind picked it up and sent it hurtling down the beach at about 40 knots. It destroyed everything in its path. Children screamed in terror at the giant blank monster that crushed their sand castles. Grown men were knocked down trying to save their families. The faster we chased it, the faster it rolled. It was like it was mocking us. Eventually, we had to stop running after it because its path of injury and destruction was going to cost us a fortune in legal fees. Rumor has it that it can still be seen stalking innocent families on the Florida Panhandle. We lost it in South Carolina, so there is something to be said about its durability.
I'm gonna say
Is
it's
it
a huge donut float.
Okay.
I
Well,
think it's
why
a
would it,
beach ball or like a volleyball.
You know what? I'm gonna go with parasol. I don't know. I think I might like a giant parasol.
Vanda gets 3 points. And then it's
No,
2 points to
okay.
Brooke. How many points should Emma get?
One.
1. Alright, you get 1 point.
Yay! But like have you seen the video of people like get parasols and they fly around and hit people?
Run.
So originally, this video was going to be about reading the worst short stories I could find. That idea was scrapped, but I had them read out one of the stories in this video. Please enjoy this short intermission.
I ate a whole pineapple once in one sitting. After about 7 hours, I was standing next to a car, just leaning on the side of the car, casually talking to someone about something. Next minute, my legs go weak under me. My guts start grumbling. I said to the guy, "I don't feel good. I think I'm in the toilet." Famous last words. My body, or to be correct, my abdominal muscles gave a giant involuntary
Oh, no.
push, and I showered the absolute life out of myself, just violently expelling everything into my underwear and down the pants
I'm so
of my
sorry.
leg onto my left shoe with a violent noise, like a bottle rocket full of gravy trying to take off out of this planet. I went weak in the legs from all the energy the muscle groups had to use to try and turn me inside out. But I collapsed on the ground and slid down the side of the car as the guy watched me in horror. I think I may have even weakly blurted out blast off as I crumbled to the ground, but I'm not sure. Worst diarrhea of my life. Me a whole day to walk properly.
What do you think of that short story?
Very disturbing.
Why are you looking at this stuff? Got this for the mother-in-law for bath time. Hoping it'd be crap. Her blank. I was gonna say
What the fuck?
blank would slip out and electrocute her. So far, this bloody thing's stayed in one piece. Great for waterproof kindling. Crap for murder. Oh my god, crap for
Was
murder.
A
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
god, if one of you says a vibrator.
I already said a vibrator.
Oh my god. Who would get their mother-in-law a vibrator?
It depends
Oh,
on the
is it?
relationship
Wait,
with your mother-in-law.
is it a shower head?
Alright, what's your final answers?
Toaster.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
Oh, it's a Kindle.
Yes! There you go. She gets 3 points.
Book Kindle.
The other two of you
book.
get 0 points. There you go. It's a
It's an electric
waterproof Kindle cover.
But Kindles
Aw.
like they run on electricity, right? And so do vibrators. And I get 1 point for that.
You're stretching,
I
Emma.
really want to give you minus 5 points, but I won't. But you don't get any
I don't think
points.
I have-
Fine. Okay, you get 1 point. You get 1 point.
Guys, I have an electric.
Electric what?
You have a toaster.
Electric.
This is sounding real bad if you don't explain what this electric item is.
I was-
a toaster.
Electroconical.
What?
Comical.
An electric
Appliance?
device.
What type of
She has-
electric device? I want to
She
get
said she has-
demonetized.
The toaster.
A toaster.
Oh, okay. See, Jesus Christ, you almost demonetized the video.
Sure, these shoes are pretty pricey, but
Oh
but
my
you get
God.
what you pay for. I worked 60 hours a week all year long, and I finally was able to purchase these shoes. I put them on, and you could immediately
Immediately?
tell these weren't your average $60 sneakers. They may have been from the same amount of form, comfort, shape, and performance, but they were way more stylish, like $3,000 stylish. Sometimes my daughter complains, though she'll say things like, "Are we gonna eat tonight?" And I'm tired of sleeping like this, sleeping in the street. But then I show her my awesome blank, and she shuts her little bitch mouth. Great shoes, I do recommend.
So
Yeah.
no matter what, you're gonna get like 2 points for this because you know it's like a nice brand of shoes. But what
It's a
is
nice brand of shoes.
Light up Skechers.
it?
I'm
Okay,
joking.
I think it's light up Skechers. Brooke,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Oh, I said Heelys, like you know those shoes.
Oh,
that are-
Heelys. Okay. Get 16K gold-plated Heelys. You all get
Hero
2
Legends
points.
guy.
It's these Nikes.
They're actually nasty, but
They
okay.
look like shit and they cost $3,000.
Jesus
Light up
Christ.
Emma,
Yeah,
you
let's
can
do
read the
it.
best out of all of them, so you're gonna read this one because it's a bit longer.
Thank you. I'm a good reader, guys. Sorry. My
What?
husband has never never allowed me to write, as he doesn't want me touching men's pens. However, when I saw this product, I decided to buy it using my own pocket money. And so far, it has been fabulous. Once I learned to write, the feminine color and grip size, which is more suited for my delicate little hands, has enabled me to vent my thoughts about new recipe ideas, sewing, and gardening. My husband is less pleased with this product as he believes it will lead to more independence and hates the vitamin tingling sensation, along with the visions of fairies and rainbows he gets when he picks it up. Is it big pens for women?
You are 3 points. You got it exactly correct.
Woo! Big pens for her, and they're coming purple and pink. I purchased this after I was confronted by some punks demanding that I hand over my money. I'm a relatively fit guy, but I'll still match for them. This is when I realized that I need to protect myself. The day after I bought this product, I went to the very same Walmart parking lot where I was first mugged. I approached a group of hooligans standing outside the entrance concealing my secret weapon. I coolly asked, "Remember me?" One of them looked up and said, "Hey, have you come back to buy some samosas or mint thins? My Girl Scout needs to raise more money." I replied with, "You're not taking my money this time." "But sir, they're illicit," she said. I whip out my blank hand and shouted, "Wrong move, bitch." The 5 Girl Scouts ran away screaming. I pounded my chest in victory. I accidentally activated the blank and applied, that's a large number, 950,000 volts into my right nipple. And I woke up 4 hours later to the sound of heavy footsteps. Those Girl Scouts have brought back their fathers. I was ready. I lunged at the largest one with a cry of "Raggle Fraggle" and hit him in the stomach. He hit the ground harder than a fat kid on a jungle gym. As the others began circling me, I changed my techniques, holding both my hands in tight fists. I raised my arms to my sides and initiated the helicopter spin. They all backed off, fearing my impressive RMP. After a while, I started getting dizzy, and one of the fathers tried to tackle me. As he ran, stood there, dizzy and queasy. Time was going real slow. Then I remember I had eaten lunch at Chipotle, and the burrito was fighting its way back to my stomach. I turned towards my enemy and launched a stream of projectile vomit at him, knocking him down to the floor. And I started singing while the body hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, and the body hit the floor. I grabbed my blank and shoved it into my mouth and running headfirst at my foes, electrocuting them with my teeth. Eventually, they're all unconscious, and I walked home victorious.
Amazing. Inspiring.
Thank you. Is it a taser?
It is a type of taser.
A police taser.
Yeah, it could be a police taser.
Alright, Brooke, you think it's a lanyard taser?
Yup.
Maybe it exists. I said a police
I don't
taser.
know.
Alright, so
You just walk around with
you
your
all
taser
get
on your neck.
2 points. It's
Oh,
brass knuckle taser. It's time for the final one, of which I am going to read out because it's about 5 paragraphs. Are you ready? Try not to cry. 1 out of 5, just don't, unless it's a gift for someone you hate, by Christine E. Torok. Oh man, words can't describe what happened to me after eating these. The blank cleanse. If you are someone that can tolerate the sugar substitute, enjoy. If you are like the dozens of people that tried my order, run. First of all, the taste, I would rate these a 5. So good, soft, true to taste, fruit flavors like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper. But, or should I say, but with 2 T's, not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I had ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside of me. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to Murgatroyd, the sounds like trumpets calling the demons back to hell, the stench like 1,000 rotting corpses vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own orders. We're about to be halfway through it. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear, my sphincters were screaming. It felt like delicate starfish was a gaping maw projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid. Flammable liquid. Napalm. It was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond, as it was beyond anything I could imagine possible. And it went on for hours. I felt violated when it was over, which I think might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005. I had 5 pounds of these innocent-looking, delicious-tasting hell bears, so I told a friend about what happened to me, thinking it had to be some type of sensitivity I had to the sugar substitute. And in spite of my warnings and graphic descriptions, she decided to take her chances and take them off my hands. Silly woman, all of the same for her, and a phone call from her while on the toilet, because you kinda end up living in the bathroom for a spell, telling me she really wished she would have listened. I think she was crying. Her sister was skeptical and suspected that we were both exaggerating. She took them to work, since there was still 99% of a 5-pound bag left. She works for a construction company where there are builders, roofers, house painters, landscapers, etc. Lots of people who generally have limited access to toilets on a given day. I can't imagine where all of the poor men and women pooped that day. I keep envisioning men on roofs, crossing their legs and trying to decide if they can make it down the ladder or if they should just jump. If you order these, best of luck to you, and please don't post a video review during the aftershocks.
What
The
fuck
end.
did I just do? Is it laxatives? Like the things you eat when you
Laxatives.
get the shit?
Well,
Yeah.
obviously
They
it's
keep
something that's
pooping
not
for
meant to
hours.
make them poop.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Were you not? Do I need to read it over again? Okay, I'll
Please
read
don't.
it
Is it
over
like
again.
a plant?
1 out of
No,
5.
no.
Just don't, unless
Wait.
it's a gift for someone you.
Is it like a plant-based, like type of gummy fruit or something?
No, it's a plant-based like a parasite cleaner.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
No, I'm thinking. Give me a minute. Don't rush me.
I'm rushing you. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. Peer
I will
pressure.
break
Peer
down and
pressure.
cry. Don't start me. I will break down and cry. Don't start with me.
Cry, 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 cry. It'll make good content for the video.
My host makes me cry, not clickbait.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's perfect. That story destroyed me.
That's it, should.
Yeah, I heard
Just
you breaking
like
down
those
the-
things destroyed that woman's asshole. What do you think it is? Final answer.
A plant-based parasite cleanse.
It's laxative, but it's like looks like sour candy. People buy it thinking it's candy.
All right.
I think it's a plant-based gummy. Because plant-based shit makes you shit so much.
Okay, I'm giving 1 point to Brooke and Emma and 2 to Vanda. It's these.
Yeah.
It's Haribo gummy bears that are
I love
sugar-free.
Haribo.
Do you shit a lot? They make my ass like Chewbacca. No, Vanda, how are you not shit your fucking pants after eating these?
This is how Grandpa died. He ate these. Everyone I've ever talked to in my entire life has for some reason been to Idaho. I don't know why. I know nothing about it other than literally every person I've ever talked to has been to Idaho.
I've never been to Idaho, so you're welcome.
Where
Stop
is it?
fucking lying to me. I know you have.